Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of February 10th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check your other 2 signs videos out for deeper messages. Yeah? All right, Leo, we are on that last breath of the snake, because by the next time we meet, we will be at Lunar New Year. It's an eclipse this year in Aquarius. So yeah, this year's going out with a bang. And so this week, like I said last time, we have this Aquarius stellium really ending with Venus moving into Pisces, where we're all heading into Pisces season. And we also have Saturn moving into Aries. Saturn, being an outer planet, is going to be there for 3 years. And a few weeks ago, we had Aries move into Neptune, and it's going to be there for 12 years. And remember, we're under this Aquarius Pluto, so revolutionary times. And so Saturn, being the planet of karma, there's a dove on top of the tallest building next to me, and oh my god, yes, planet of karma. We've at least been given a dove to lead us through this heavy Aries moment. Because Aries is, ruled by Mars, the god of war. And so us Libras, being the opposite, the planet Venus, goddess of love, we at least have this dove to lead us through this time. But yeah, Saturn being karma is a moment where people see it as limitations and fears, but honestly, a better way to look at Saturn is it as discipline and responsibility, and how do you mean it? Aries really wants to conquer the world, so that is where we're gonna be in the next 3 years. Yeah, revolutionary times that we are in. And the Neptune in Aries again, how do we bring these dreams of ours into reality? Yeah, that's the moment. That's the moment we are in. And so to meet it, I'm using the Tarot of the Dragons deck. I've never used this deck. I received it, I looked at the cards, they were amazing, and I never used them. So here we go. Let's see. What do we got for Libra? All right. Libra, you've got the Chariot right off the bat. And so Libra, this is saying that you have moves, and we are literally meeting the horse, ready to take those steps. The Chariot, like winning the race or charging ahead. And whenever you see a Chariot card, in most decks that I see them in, the 2 horses are black and white. And so it is that yin and yang. So Libra, you have to be charging, but you have to be charging with both your feminine, masculine balance active. So be moving at that pace and speed, but do it balanced. Take the breaks you need. Yeah, okay. You got the 2 of Cups reversed. And so 2 of Cups reversed is saying that feminine masculine balance of the Chariot, you need to find it in yourself. And again, we're just doubling down on that. Charge when you have the energy. Take rest when you have the energy. A good thing to do is, depending on, like, if you are actually female, we work on a lunar cycle. Masculine, like hormone, it's a hormonal thing. Like, our feminine hormones work with the lunar cycle, 28 days. Men have a 24-hour hormonal cycle. They also have moons. So men also equally PMS. Just because they don't have the same hormonal levels as females do, doesn't mean that that water of the moon doesn't equally pull their tides, because we're 80% water. So men and women are affected by the moon, but women's hormones align with that moon. Men have a 24-hour cycle. And so they're just like solar charged, more so than females on that 28-day cycle. But anyways, tangent. The feminine masculine that I'm talking about is that more receptive versus gung-ho energy. It is the summer versus the winter. It is the day versus the night. And so we all work in these polarities. And so for you, Libra, honor yourself and your own internal rhythms. And yeah, if you do have to meet it with a partner, then just, you know, like technically that female-male balance also happens when you are with your partner. And sometimes like the roles flip. Like there might be times where you are more passive. And like I remember like this one couple, I went to like dinner at their house, and what's fun is like in their work roles is where they take on their heavy feminine masculine roles. Like the man had this very macho job, the woman like had a lot more passive, gentle role. But then they come home and it was flipped. That guy was the one who was like, you know, prepping the dinner for all of us and like setting the table. It was a very interesting place. So know that, yeah, like when you're in relationships with others, it's the roles always, they're fluid. So we're playing with that fluidity right now this week, Libra. 8 of Cups. Oh, Mama Squirrel's on the roof. Wow, she's been active. She was on my roof like just 2 seconds ago. Hi, she's talking. I don't know if you can hear her because Watson's barking too, but she's talking. I don't know what their cat's probably outside. That is what she's probably warning me about. The cat's outside too. Oh my gosh, Animal House. Libra, this is that Aries energy that I was talking about. It's just very active. Everybody is speaking their minds, which is a good thing. Anyways, so we've got the 8 of Cups. And again, we just want to prioritize what fills our cup. Being the end of this year of the snake, it's really important for us to clean house of things we don't need or love. Marie Kondo, not just your things, but just like your heart space. Like, do you have the heart space to keep certain people in your life? Sometimes you don't. In the trash, you know? Yeah, let it go. All right. Because Emperor, we're coming out the Emperor. And so, yeah, we did all this feminine, masculine balance, but at the end of the day, we are coming out in our more like take charge. We are going to determine the best things for us at this time. Yeah? So Libra, be willing to learn how your cycles work. She moved back to her spot. Hi, Mama. Anyways, be willing to work with your energy level so that you can start taking charge of things that you need to in this lifetime. Yeah, that is what the dragons have for you this week, Libra. But I'm also going to pull a Enchanted map deck card because they're just direct and we're just going for something more clear as we're leaving this more abstract season. Wizard of Awareness reversed. Wizard of Awareness, I think this was the second reverse card, but so Wizard of Awareness reversed is saying that when we're manifesting things, when we're bringing things from our dreams into reality, like this Neptune and Aries is wanting us to do, when we are bringing our dreams into reality, the Wizard of Awareness reversed is saying that we can only ask for the things that we want, but we have to meet and accept things where they also are. So Libra, while we've had a lot of Magician energy in our cards, it's saying that we still have to ride that line of What are things that we can actually make happen, or what are things that we are trying to force to happen, and we're not meeting things where they actually are. So Libra, meet things where they actually are. Meet your body's rhythms and cycles where they are so that you can take off running when this year of the horse starts. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Libra, and I'll see you next week. Bye.